What's poppin', world? Y'all tapped in with the Head of the Game podcast. Yeah, once again, we got a controversial discussion we got to talk about. So without further ado, y'all ready to tell? Let's get right into it. So, yeah, once again, I was on my phone looking at a couple of videos over the last couple of days, and it had me really thinking, because I had this one interaction with this young lady and all that, and not to get into too much detail, but she had a lot of educational, accolades in her background and stuff like that. Like, she got a couple of masters, she's going for a PhD, so on and so forth, right? And like in the manosphere and stuff of that nature, there's I don't want to say like a misconception, but there's this reality out there that like, men don't care about your degree or how much money you make or what your career path is. All we want is a submissive, compliant, understanding, agreeable woman. Which the second part of that sentiment, I feel like, is essential and true, but the first part about it, I feel like, is really disingenuous, just because there's a lot of great quality traits and characteristics that come along with women that got that kind of drive and those kind of aspirations to get one step of bettering themselves and being the best version of themselves, right? Now we understand it's about balance, and I would like to say you want to have it more about what you do instead of who you are, when it comes down to your profession or occupation and stuff of that nature. But I just want to have this video pretty much explain, like, you shouldn't be dismissive about a woman's career or career path, or because these are things that are essential towards the core values of what this woman represents, right? Now, if it's like one of these females that's like, oh well, because of what I have, I only can match that with who has it, then yeah, those are the subgroup of women that's being really disingenuous of how men are and what they're wired as. But I feel like the other side of that coin is a man can definitely appreciate a woman that has a different perspective, her own mindset, her own opinions, her own experiences, and it makes for better dialogue and better conversation. I can't lie, I feel like only an arrogant man can place himself in a position where he feels like he can't learn from his woman. You feel me? Like, oh, I'm the teacher, you're the student. I feel like a great teacher is also a great student within itself. A great leader can, have certain character traits to where he allows himself to be led. It creates a very great dynamic in comparison to not in comparison, but just a great dynamic far as showing core leadership of understanding the true nature of who you're trying to lead. So it's all about being observant, and the aspect of understanding that there are women that bring certain characteristics and attributes to a dynamic that are essential. If you got a woman that's into numbers or accounting or a secretary, or maybe she has possessed leadership skills that makes you sharp and on point. If you got a flat out yes woman, not just like a yes woman, but a woman that's just looking to you for every confirmation, and she doesn't know how to operate on her own merit, then I just feel like that comes with its own set of liabilities and limitations and stuff like that. So I ain't gonna make this a long video. That's pretty much the gist of it. It's just like, when you're out here, you meet women, if you're insecure, that's a personal problem. You feel me? Like, if you're insecure to the point to where you feeling like a woman of a certain ilk and a certain education intimidates you, you feel me, and she's overqualified, at least be man enough to admit that and understand, like, hey, I haven't done the work to qualify and uphold myself to maintain a woman that moves in a certain way, because she's putting in a certain kind of time that I haven't. You feel me? And I just feel like, as men, we have to be inclined to that reality. But with that being said, I'm gonna just leave this as an open discussion. Y'all can comment, share your thoughts down below. More videos on the way. Thanks for watching. I'm about it.